Welcome back to the Oshay vlogcast. It's your boy Oshay. As you know, 4:01 here in Poland. Should be 7 o'clock in California, 10 o'clock in the East Coast. Some of you Negroes will not be going out to the club tonight. You'll be at home. You know what that means? So you might as well enjoy the late night show. The topic tonight is the chronically late Negro. Niggas never on time. Brothers, I love being black. I've been black all my life. Been so black, people call my skin color 12:02 a.m. If you cut off the lights, only thing you can see is my teeth sometimes. But that's here nor there. I'm proud of being dark. I'm proud to be black. I'm proud of where I'm coming from. But one thing about black people, niggas never on time. Never on time. I remember when I was coming up, man, about 18, 17. Your friend would tell you, hey man, we going to the club tonight. You know, if he had the car, you didn't. You know how that is. All right, man, pick me up at 9:30. Man, I'm going to be there at 9:30. You get in the shower at 8, get all excited. Some of y'all had that S curl back then, you had the little juice and you had the little activator and stuff on your curl. You get all ready, get all spazzed up and stuff. 9:30 come, nigga ain't came. I know daylight savings time ain't kicked in. It's 9:30. You call that nigga. Hey man, you supposed to be here at 9:30. What'd he tell you? Oh, yeah, man, I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes. Okay. So you get this nigga 5 more minutes. 9:45 come. Ain't showed up yet. 10 o'clock come. Ain't showed up yet. Now, you know some of y'all was broke. I know I'm still broke. You know that VIP, free before 10? He done messed that up. But you still want to go. 10:30, an hour late, nigga ain't came yet. Tyrone, bro. Tyrone, look, nigga, you supposed to be here an hour ago. Why you not here? Man, I'll be on my way. 11:45, here come Tyrone. You mad as hell. Club closed at 1. Now, what I just told you is something that happens to you all the time. Why? Negroes never on time. If you went to a black church, you know it's the same damn thing. Come on now. How many of y'all went to one of them black churches? Start with a saint or a mount on it. St. John's Baptist Church. You know how to one of them long ass names? St. John's Missionary Baptist Church, Mount Calvary Missionary Baptist Church. You know what the missionary don't do no work? That church. Or one of the Mount Olive Institutional Missionary Baptist Church. Church supposed to start at 11. Because you want to get home by 1 o'clock so you can watch the game. What happens? Niggas don't start till 11:30. Damn! Don't start till 11:30. Don't end till 2. What is up with black people and being on time? Now, this is a problem, people. The lack of being punctual Now, to be fair, Polish people have that problem too. Polish people are some of the latest people, ain't never on time for nothing. Never on time. And when you are a person and you are on time, think about this. This is a real game here. When you're on time for something or for an event, and the person is not on time, what does that mean? It means that they don't care. See, it means they don't value your time. Now, to be fair, we've been that kind of person too, right? Where somebody was dependent on us and we came late. And think about the power of being on time. Think about it. When you're on time for something, you're serious. When you're on time for something, you're motivated. When you're on time for something, you make it your priority. That means you care. But let's talk about women though. Many of you brothers in here, and if you're in here, come on now, let's like the video. How many of you have ever took out a chick, scheduled a chick to go out on a date? Hey, I'm gonna be there at 8:30. Pick you up. I'm gonna take you Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, literally, you're not gonna take her to no damn Chuck E. Cheese, right? But you're gonna take her out. Some people don't even give a damn. They will cancel you. Listen to this now. They will cancel the date and not even tell you. You know, listen, you will go to the house, call them. Hey, I'm outside your house. Oh, I can't go out tonight. What? Nigga, what? Some folks don't value your time at all. Now, I can deal with a chick, maybe, you're supposed to pick her up at 8:30 and she's ready at 8:45. That's typical of women, I guess. But not necessarily the people who will waste your time to the point they can't even let you know something happened. Now, at that point, that's disrespectful. Just disrespectful, nigga. Let me know if you can't make something, tell me. But let me tell you the importance of, like the brother said, not being on time, but being early. When you are early, you're ready. When you're on time, that means you just getting there. If you're supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock, you get in the door at 7:59. You're not ready to work. Think about this, brothers. If you get to work at 7:59, you start at 8 o'clock, you are not mentally ready to work. If your shift starts at 8 o'clock, why are you not there at 7:30? Calypso, I'm preaching Oregon. Nigga, why are you not there at 7:30? I'm preaching here. Because if you're there at 7:30, you can set up your desk. You can set up all your things that you want to do. You're ready for the day. Now, to be fair, sometimes in my class, stuff like that, I'm late. I'm not gonna lie. But to be fair, not to blame it on anybody else because it's my fault, they start late. You understand? Always be early. My granddaddy taught me that. He said, son, he's still living, 97 years old. He said, son, if you got an appointment at 8 o'clock, leave at 6 o'clock. The reason why you leave at 6 o'clock is because something might happen between 6 and 7. So if you leave at 6 o'clock and get ready to leave at 6 o'clock, and you can't get to work, you have 2 hours available for you to find another alternative. Versus you know you're going to be at work at 8 o'clock, you leave it at 7:30 and your car won't start. Huh? How many times that happen? Getting ready to go to work, get in the car, damn. What the hell? Why this car won't start? It won't start. You turn, you mad, you cussing, you crying. Because you know you only got one more time to be late before you get a write-up. You don't want that write-up because you getting ready to get a promotion. Huh? Brothers, we, including myself, got to be on time. Not on time, but early. Huh? Let me tell you about what they do. And when I'm talking about they, I'm talking about the most successful people in the world. What the most successful people in the world do is they get up. Well, yeah, everybody gets up, but what time do they get up? They get up 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. And the reason why they get up at 3 or 4 in the morning is because they know you sleep. They know I'm asleep. They know everybody else is asleep. So if they get a head start on you while you're asleep, that means they get a jump start on the majority of the world. And while you were asleep, they've put in 5 to 6 hours on being dedicated to something. And that is why they are billionaires. It got nothing to do with necessarily being smart. It's that they start their day early. They're early themselves. No, they ain't early to go to work. They're early to supervise work. They're up early creating work. See, they ain't just on time. They're 4 hours early. And you wonder why we don't have stuff in our communities. You want to know why you're not where you want to be. They are early for everything. Ted Turner wakes up at 4 in the morning. Steve Jobs used to wake up at 4 in the morning. Bill Gates wakes up earlier. Look at any billionaire profile. They all get up early. They all stay up late. That means they're not on time for a job. They get up early for themselves. And if you can't be on time for a job, you can't get up early for yourself, player. I'm going to say it again because you're going to miss it. If you can't get up on time for a job, you can't get up early for yourself. You can't do it. Because working at a job is a good way to, first of all, show you guys some discipline. That's why it's important to go to college. And I'm going to tell you why it's important to go to college. It's not necessarily the degree. Sometimes in college, you have, and if you went to college, I know Sister Allie Emmett, I believe she did. Sometimes you have a class, you need this one class to graduate. And if you've been to college, you know what I'm talking about. This class starts at 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. Now, I know when I was in college, I like to sleep in, right? You know, if I could take a class later on in the day, I'd take it because I didn't want to wake up early. But sometimes in college, you have to take a class at 6 in the morning. And that's the only time that class is offered through the semester. And if you don't take that class, you don't graduate. So what college taught me was not necessarily a lot of information, but to be someplace I didn't want to be at a certain time. And take exams at a certain time. I remember when I was going to night school, a class started at 9 p.m. It ended at 11 p.m. I remember that. I remember those days. I remember when I was going to UC Berkeley postbac, and I was traveling from Sacramento before I came to medical school. I was traveling to Sacramento. Listen to this, brothers. Driving up to Richmond to the El Cerrito del Norte BART station. I would leave my car there in the parking lot. I would pay close to maybe $10 for parking or something like that. I would catch the BART sometimes into San Francisco. Now, I'm driving from Sacramento now. That takes me 2 hours to get there. Plus, I had classes in Frisco that started at 7 p.m. After getting off of work, didn't end until 10, had to drive back to Sacramento. I did that for 2.5 years straight. Because the instructor didn't want to hear I was late because I was driving from Sacramento. And the good thing about college is it teaches you to be on time for 4 years at different spaces. You'll have a class in college start at 6 a.m. till 7 p.m. You'll have a break for 4 or 5 hours and come back again at 12. You have different sporadic days. And you cannot graduate college without being on time for 4.5 years, 5 years. You damn sure can't graduate medical school for being on time. And here in Poland, your schedule not set. You have sometimes a different schedule every week. What am I saying? You have to get used to being flexible to your job, being on time, following through with commitments. If you can do that for other people, it's easy to do it for yourself. Easier. But the on time late Negro, he can't do that. He can't even pick you up on time. You can't even pick your friends up on time. How you gonna do something? Come on now. Clips of Oregon. If you in the chat, donate the likes, brothers. Donate the likes. Get the likes up because we need you to like this video. This is an important video. We're talking about it right now. Get the likes up. Ooh. If you're in here, like the videos. The best important skill that you're going to have in life is keeping a schedule, showing up early. I know it's dumb. It sounds. I know that. Why don't you do it? Think about this. All the keys to success that people have heard of, you've already been taught before. Couldn't be consistent. I know. I knew that. Be on time. I knew that. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? It's a shame if you know it and don't do it. Think about that. You know what it takes to do something. You know the information. I know that. Why don't you do it? You see, that's the important part. Brothers and men in general need to get up early. I'm going to tell you why. Because the women are getting up early. The people who don't want you to have a voice are trying to get up earlier than you. People who want to control you get up early. They make the sacrifice that you don't make. If you do not make the sacrifice, thank you, Josiah Johnson, for that $10. If you don't make the sacrifice to get up early to control your own life, you will always, 1, work for somebody else. 2, you'll never be happy. And 3, you'll never do what the hell you want to do. Now, let me talk about it in the chat. You guys see I'm doing the show. Why are you asking me random questions? Like this guy, Bob Weaver. Come on, bro. You see I'm doing the show right now. Why are you asking me questions like I'm going to stop asking and do that? Listen, man, you guys wait till after the show if you want to ask questions. That's just rude. Now, I'm not going to stay up here too long. because I wanted to just put this out there for you, brothers, and for the people, chronically late people. Thank you, Josiah. But be aware that if you can get up early, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, that window, that's a new thing I'm going to try to start pushing in the manosphere. If brothers can get up at that time, thanks, Josiah, man. I appreciate it. Damn, man. My brother's witch. Oregon. I appreciate you, brother. If you can get up early, between 4 to 6, if brothers can do that all across the world, you are going to be somebody. Think about it. Think about this. 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. That means if you go hard every day, get it within that time period, and push hard, you're ahead of the world. That means you get up, you work out, you go to work, get off work, you study, whatever you're doing, boom, every day. Do that for a year. Do that for 1 year. See, won't you make a difference? I can tell you the difference a year makes. I mean, those of you who've been on my channel, you know what difference a year makes. You guys remember me from this time last year. What did I have on my main channel? For those of you who knew me this time last year. You want to know how many subscribers I had this time last year? I'll tell you what I had. Xanatos Clutch could tell you. Because it's funny, he roasted me on a video I was getting into it with Painless Risen. At the time, I had 1,500 subscribers. Now, this channel has more subscribers than I did in March. You know? And one of the reasons is getting up early and sticking to a schedule. Because YouTube is like anything else. I mean, you got to be good to do YouTube, obviously. I mean, I'm okay, but it's being consistent, doing the same thing every day and putting out stuff every day. A year can change your life. A year can change your life. Thank you, Clutch. I appreciate you, man. I got to get you on here. A year can change your life, man. I'm going to tell you right now, 2 years can change your life. For real. Y'all think that I'm playing, man. I'm trying to tell you, listen. You ever see a person, man, they fat as hell, right? They hella big. Damn, man, look at that girl. She fat as hell. Come back a year later. You're like, man, who is that you? Yeah. What happened to you? Clutch, let's do Thursday. I'm gonna email, let's set up Thursday. What happened to you? You'd be like, man, I can't believe this is you. Yeah. I've been doing this for 1 year. Think about that. You have people who lose 100, 200 pounds in 1 year. People who go abroad and live in 1 year. Philco been over in Russia for 3 years. Don't believe me? Go look at his channel. Philco versus the world. I want every black man to go watch his channel right now. Look at the penthouse he's staying in. He got his own apartment with a pool table in it, with a jacuzzi and a sauna in it, in his own penthouse. This was a guy who was having to stay with other people when he got to Russia. But once again, it's about that. Oh, thank you, Dynamite Kid. So happy to say, here's your money. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to that brother. This is the whole point. I'm trying to let you guys understand. 1 year, man, will change your life. 2 years will change your life for real. I haven't even been over here for 2 years because I got here October 2015. So I've been in Poland for going on 18 months this month. I can tell you that my life has changed forever in just 18 months. And that has everything to do with getting up on time. Has everything to do with getting up early. Has everything to do with following through. Not being the smartest guy. Yeah, I done failed some tests. I had to retake some tests. I passed every class. But it goes to you getting up and being early and sticking to the schedule every single day. I'm telling you, do that for 1 year. The first week, it's not going to look like you're making no progress. Ashing crazy. Second week, not going to like no progress, right? Wherever you're working out or whatever you're sticking to. First month, you're going to see some progress. Second month, a little bit more progress. Third month, more progress. 6 months, you made a big jump. A year, you're a new person. You're going to lose your friends, though. You're going to lose some family, though. You're going to lose some people. But just stick to that. If you can get up every day between 4 and 6 or 4 and 7, just try to do this. Don't try to get up at 4 automatically. If you get up at 7:30 next week, try to get up at 7:15. Next week, try to get up at 7, 6:45. Try to work yourself up to the 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. And then plan out what you want to do for that day or for that week and stick to the schedule. It's going to take some time, but just keep trying to do it every day. And I'm telling you, 1 year. 1 year, man. It'll make a whole difference. So listen, brother, I just wanted to say that. Be on time. Make sure you be early. We'll keep talking about this, man. We'll keep talking about this because we need to keep talking about the time management. Today, we're going to have Aaron Clary on. Excuse me. Woo! He's going to help us with that. Oh, man. Trim Hits, what's up, man? I want to give a shout out to the brothers again. Dynamite Kid, Josiah Johnson for the donations. You guys email me, man. Josiah, if you haven't. At planetoshay@gmail.com. Woo! Man, I gotta wash my hands after this. Why? Sneeze on your arm. I'm gonna sneeze on your arm, nigga. Woo, boy. Listen, brothers, I gotta get the hell out of here. Thank you guys for liking the video, getting it shared. Go ahead on and if you can, email me at planetoshay@gmail.com for those of you who want to get into the Negro Manosphere. Obsidian has an article coming out today. Obsidian has an article coming out today. It's going to be a great article. You want to check that out. So thank you, brothers. Dr. Q James, what's up, man? And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.